Alright, diving in with more Aether Drift content. We've got a Ketramose deck. This is probably the most hyped card from the new set. It is a 3 mana 4/4 Menace, Lifelink, Indestructible. Can't attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. And then whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from the graveyard or the battlefield, you lose a life and draw a card. So, trying it in sort of a mono white-ish shell. The mana is not great. I'm trying to support Laydown Arms in a 2-color deck, but we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. We've got Parting Gust and Laydown Arms to trigger Ketramose. Urborg Scavenger also can trigger it. And if one ends up in the graveyard, you can get a bunch of really good stats on your Scavenger. We've got Overlord plus Scroll Shift as a little 1-2 combo. You see something similar to this in Modern. And then Novice Inspector is something that can be blinked. Just a fine card. Some Bazes, same thing. Excuse me. And then Sarah Paragon goes well with Overlord and Fabled Passage. And some Hostile Investigators is another thing that can be blinked with Scroll Shift. So I'm just going to play best of one. Doing more experimentation with some of the new cards. And that is it for the video. If you want an export for this list, it's in the description, and I will see you in the games. Alright, no black mana. We'll give it a try. Got Lay Down Arms, we got a Beza to buy us time. Hopefully we find a black source. Alright, red 1-drop. I think I'm just gonna pick that off. The thing I will say is this deck has so many tap lands. Like the mana is not great. I'll be the first to admit it. I wouldn't be surprised if this deck kind of just fails because of the mana. But I wanted to try Ketra plus Lay Down Arms, so we won't count our chickens before they hatch, I guess. As we get murdered by a flying chicken. Yep. That hurts. Thank you very much. Well, if they can't clear the Werefox and we draw a land, the Beza can stabilize us. Oh, shit. Well, that was my mistake. I guess it's very awkward. Okay, this draws a card. Could also oh, oops. This is Menace. So we could block, blink, draw. Except one target creature you control. Could also just Novice Inspector and draw, and then eat the damage. I guess I end up not taking any damage if I just go... No, I can't block because I'm Menace. Nice. Okay. You. Do I just risk them killing me? I do have a Sarah Paragon. I have an Urborg Scavenger as well. I'm trying to think. So I double block. I'm just gonna get blown out. I think if they have like a Monstrous Rage or whatever, I'll just die. It's fine. Okay, so that's 4 damage. Any spell kills me. Alright. Good beats. Red deck. Red deck good. Stumbled a little bit. That was close, though. Even if we had the Beza, we were probably just going to die, so... Not a big deal. Alright. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. I will keep. Hand seems fine. I hope my opponent is playing a creature deck. This island means maybe they're just playing do nothing control, which is very bad for me. I do not think we can beat a control deck with this pile. Oh, Oculus. Okay, that's not as bad. So I have Parting Gust to clear an Oculus. Can't Lay Down Arms 1, but that's fine. Hopefully we'll find a third planes eventually, and then this will be live. Oh no, this is just combo. Alright, well. We can never beat this deck ever. I could just concede right now. It's just not possible, I don't think. I can hope I'm wrong, but... Alright, here we go. So what do they need? They need Omniscience in the graveyard, so they're just going to keep playing cantrips until they get it, and then combo me. Okay. Okay, one thing I will say is I guess the card that puts Omniscience into play is technically a creature, so I could just remove it. They didn't discard it, which is nice for me, but if I tap out... Whatever, who cares? This is not the correct play, but I'm fine with just moving on with my life if this moment hits. It does give me some sort of clock, so maybe I can like clock plus Parting Gust to disrupt, but I think that it's probably more correct to leave up the Parting Gust and try to hit my land drops. All my threats are so expensive that maybe this is right anyway, but so no Omniscience yet. And if they just completely brick, perhaps we have a chance, but this could hit it. Yep. Alright, well. I'll attack you, I guess. Okay. Here you go. Could have laid out arms. I guess it's +1 damage. I don't know if this does anything else. But having double or quad white up might be relevant. Okay. I don't fully understand how this deck works, to be completely honest. There's the Omniscience. They might have another way to put it into play. Again, sorry for being sick. Alright, so you get to cast a spell, and then I can interact. If they have a second Omniscience, I'll just die. Sure, so I will give to tap fish. And then I guess we're going to... Oh, sure. Alright, GG. You got us. I guess I'll try this. This hand is probably going to lose to a red 1-drop. But it's the way worse red 1-drop, so we got that going for us. Removal spell helps. I guess, yeah, we're just going to go Inspector, Fabled Passage. And hope whatever they do isn't too scary. I could block here. Okay, even before blocks, wow, alright. No second land, alright. Love to see that. I suppose maybe it would have just been better to gift them a fish. I don't really know. Yeah, this deck's mana is so bad. It's really awful. Alright, it's a second Monstrous Rage, I guess. What am I doing here? Guess it's fine either way. Yeah, lose my board, sure. Oh, I gained life, so that's worth something. So I could Ketramose now. There's 0 things exiled. I think I have to wear Fox into Beza and hope that that is good enough. Alright, so now I can go Ketramose, Parting Gust my Beza, draw a card, it comes back, I gain another 4 life. Probably don't actually want to block with the Beza, just so I have that option. I guess I'm just going to be blocking with 1/1s, but we'll see. I can also just Parting Gust. I'm getting flinged. Okay, so it's going to be 6, and then they get a 2/2. It went face. Wow, okay. Well, then in that case, I think we probably win. Okay. Dude, lose a life? I guess maybe that wasn't even worth it. That's probably worth it. 2 mana. They hit a slick shot show off. Well, that's scary. Beza again. Well, now things are actually scary. Just Beza again. Beza, I do end up drawing a card as well. What would I want to Overlord into? I don't think there are really any 2 mana spells that are great. Okay, so that's nice. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright, on the board. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand is fine, I think. Nightmare. Well, could be land, I guess, but see if Ketramose can carry a game. This might be the matchup for it. Sure, that's a good deal. Yeah, I think that's fine. I suppose this does just deal with Ketramose, so it's not that exciting, but see what we can do. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. This is nice against their deck, though. If they, it's you can't really bounce it. It's extra value. Clay fired bricks, eh? Okay. Wish Call Talisman. So I guess they're demonic pacting. Have a way to get them. Probably not. You just gust away their last card. Parting Gust is sweet. Alright, so do I have a thing I can tutor for an answer to the pact? Probably. I'm assuming I do. Maybe I don't, though. They top deck the end. Well, that's kind of annoying. I could have... I think I knew they had planes, so that's my bad. Honestly, I just wasn't paying enough attention. I knew they had planes, so I was supposed to save the gust. That's just a mistake by me. So unfortunate. That would have been insane if they ended me and I just got to blink my thing. I would love the Black Overlord. That would be an awesome draw. Guess I'll sandbag this. Should probably be popping their Hopeless Nightmares, no? So whatever combo they have, I assume they're going for it. Exile up to 1. Okay, I can just cycle this now, I guess. So yeah, they just tutored a thing that's gonna answer the lockdowns and get the talismans back. Ketramose, but not sure if that matters. So now they're gonna bounce this and get their Wish Claws back. And I'm gonna discard all my cards. I think we're dead. It looks like their deck doesn't have creatures in it, so none of my cards really do anything. I guess I get to draw off the Parting Gust, but it's not gonna matter much. We'll do our best, but I believe this game is over. So I'm discarding 3. Oh, I don't draw. Never mind. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and or the battlefield. Oh, your turn. Okay, yeah, my bad. So I think I would have drawn, but it's a your turn thing. Alright. GG. Okay, I gotta go first. This hand is kind of slow, but maybe my opponent's playing a slow deck too. Sure. Gas Guzzler. Okay, well, we can block that at least. I guess I want all my lands. Alright, we got Ketramose in play. We just need some laydown arms. We might be off to the races. Bloodghast. Okay, maybe my opponent's just playing straight up vampires. You should have attacked, but you didn't. That's fine. Alright, can't exile. I mean, I could technically just blink the Ketramose, but I think I'm just going to put a 4/3 into play. Make him discard. Doubt it's going to be great against their Bloodghast deck, but alright. So this means they probably have a second copy of Raise the Past. So I've got to keep that on my mind. Fortunately, our deck has a bunch of ways to exile. So this is a drain, but I think I would rather take less damage. I don't really mind giving them the life. Okay. Well, do I want to attack? million clues. Trade here. Tax or block. If they double, I guess they could just double block and then reanimate 3 things. That's a pretty fair line. But maybe they don't have the second Raise the Past. So they have a land, I guess they're going to play, or they just want to flip this. Yeah, you draw a card. Ketramose again. I think we're just gonna die to reanimate everything. We've just drawn blanks basically. I think it's potentially too late at this point. I think we've just only played against like kind of bad matchups, and our deck seems clunky and just not very good. Sorry for coughing. I cannot help it, and it's hard to reach the mic in time. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a bunch of value. I guess that's cool, but it's probably a bit late. Try to draw late on arms. Alright. But yeah, I think they're gonna get us this game. We'll see. I just like, I don't know what I'm looking for, and I don't have a way to interact with their graveyard. If I had main deck graveyard hate, this would be much easier for me, but we have 0 cards exiled. I mean, this is just gonna kill me in 2 turns anyway. Yeah, so far Ketramose incredibly unimpressive in all the games I've played. It's basically just done nothing. And I think it's a bit of misfortune. We're not running particularly hot, but yeah, it just has been completely unplayable. Okay, there's all our laydown arms, but it's too late. I'd like a wear, whatever it's called, but yeah, okay, this is not the build. I think we can just let them kill us or whatever, but this could be laid on arms. Alright, we'll let our opponent do their thing. I don't know. It's the type of thing where like I don't want too many games. Like I just want to make a quick YouTube video. I don't want it to be like an hour long or whatever. So I'm probably gonna stop. Like maybe we've been running bad and the other games would go differently. But for the most part, it just feels like my deck is sort of underpowered. Ketramose seems like a card that maybe is too difficult to make work in standard. But also, maybe you just have to have... Like, I have 2 Urborg Scavengers in my deck, for example. You just need things that trigger it by exiling cards from the graveyard. Like, yeah, I don't think you can reliably just, like, do lay-down arm stuff, for example. And have things work out for you. We're very dead, right? They have 2, yeah, I mean, we're dead on board without blocks. Alright, GG's. We tried. You know, give this deck a shot if you have all the cards. Let me know any updates you have or ideas for how to build it differently. But yeah, I could be main decking Ghost Vacuum, but that card is a complete joke against the mouse deck. You'll just get murdered with that card in play. It's a difficult puzzle to solve, but it seems like people are doing stuff with Ketramose in Modern. Either way, it was fun. I hope you guys learned a little bit about the card and these decks. I think the information is valuable for people, especially when they don't want to waste wild cards. So maybe think twice if you want to do Ketramose stuff in Standard. But there's so many different ways to build it. Like, you could try an Oculus deck with Ketramose. You could try... what's the 5-mana sweeper that like cranial extractions. There's a lot of stuff you could do. So there's probably a home for it, but be wary, I guess I'll say. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.